Julia Brooks here. I am super excited. I have my whiteboard behind us and we are going to get interactive right now, okay? I'm going to explain to you how you're going to reestablish your self-worth, okay? Or just establish it completely if you don't know what your self-worth is, okay? And I know the term self-worth throws people off, but I'm telling you, it is not as bad as it may seem when you go into that boring mumble jumble. But let me tell you something. It is so easy to change your relationship in 3 weeks, okay? And I'm going to explain to you how, okay? So, yes, it is a stick figure, but it's probably the best stick figure you have seen since the 3rd grade, okay? So, bear with me. Don't judge. It is what it is, okay? So, this is your endpoint. And at this endpoint, we are going to reestablish your self-worth. So, either you reestablish or completely rebuild and reestablish your self-worth, okay? So this is the end point. This is where we're trying to get, okay? Right now, this is you. You're sad, you're crying, blah, 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 okay? So you have a problem in your relationship, okay? So whatever the problem is, either he cheated on you, either you're not getting the love and affection that you need, whatever the problem is, okay? I'm going to show you how you can reestablish your self-worth in this. Because in a relationship, what ends up happening is you start to let go of some of the things that early on you would not have naturally have done. So it could be anything from like somebody not picking up their clothes. And it's a problem in your relationship and it's causing chaos. And you would have said early on you'll never pick up after somebody. And you kind of let that go. So there's different things that you held a high standard for. And you started to let go and kind of it feels like you're taken advantage of. So all we're trying to do is reestablish who you are as a person, okay? And if you've been cheated on, how do you get through this and keep your self-worth intact, even if you think that you want to be with this person? So that's why I keep saying self-worth is so important to have, so you know what your value is, okay? So the first place that we go, it's going to be 4 tiers, okay? So there's 4 levels, okay? And the first one is acceptance. I'm sorry it seems like it's so fast, but you know how YouTube is. You can only have like a certain amount of minutes, and I need to get this all out. So there's acceptance, and in acceptance, you have to understand that if somebody cheated on you or if there is a problem at all, you have to accept it, okay? Accept is, people think that it's a negative thing. No, you don't have to agree with the problem. You have to accept that it exists, okay? So by accepting it, you can move on to the next phase. You can move on to the next stage, okay? So someone cheated on you. Accept the fact they cheated. You don't have to agree with the fact they cheated on you, okay? There's many reasons probably to what happened. So, but you have to start with accepting that that's what happened so you can get here. And in the second level, it's evaluation, okay? So you evaluate your whole relationship, okay? You're evaluating, okay, your relationship with this person. And you're basically going through anything that you've done in the relationship and anything that they've done. So you can create a pro and a con list, okay? So we've all made those lists. And understand, in accepting this, you're moving to a different stage. So you can't hold on to those same feelings of, you know, of being angry, upset, mad. It's more of a solution-solving state of mind, okay? So in here, in the evaluation, you have to think of important things and questions. How do you feel appreciated in your relationship? So you come up with a list of what you feel, how you feel appreciated, and then you have to understand what you do. So evaluate your entire relationship so that you can come up with a solution to your problem. That's what we're trying to do here, okay? By maintaining your self-value, coming up with a solution. So the next stage would be planning, okay? So you're planning, which I also like to call reprogramming, okay? So in reprogramming, we all fall victim to this sometimes, to where you have an ex that did you a certain way, either dirty or wrong, or did something that you are holding on to, and we're holding it against the new guy, okay? So if you're at the stage where you had the problem, you're accepting the problem, and you evaluated the problem, and you decided, well, I want to continue this relationship past this point, this new guy can also represent your guy you're with right now. So you can't treat them the same way you would over here. You have to pretend, reprogram yourself as if this is a new guy. Okay? So this new guy is earning your love. This new guy is earning your affection. This guy is earning everything that he created with the problem of cheating. So you have to make him earn all of this stuff back. Okay? And act like he's a new guy and reprogram it. Okay? Because how else are you going to have a healthy relationship unless you can start over? If you can't start over, that's a huge problem and you haven't made it past this point. If you're trying to be together with this person still and you haven't accepted it and you haven't evaluated it. And to be able to get to the planning and the pre-programming, you have to go through all your emotions to be able to know exactly what you're feeling, okay? So this is how you're going to be able to change your relationship in 3 weeks. So whatever the problem is, plan out how you're going to solve it, okay? Whether it's figuring out exactly what it is, a solution to the problem. So something that's outside of the box. So whatever the problem was, i.e. cheating, there's a reason why he cheated, okay? Whether the reason is, and I hate to be brutally honest, but these are facts, okay? Whether he's not attracted to you, you put on some pounds, whether you guys don't have sex enough, whether he doesn't feel appreciated at all in the relationship with you. These are all other factors that may be going on. So what I need you to do is understand that this is the box that you're in, and everything is sugar-coated in here. You need to step outside this box and understand that, yes, it may hurt you, but he needs to be truthful with you for the reason why he cheated on you. And you can't get to this point unless, number one, he's willing to work with you, and number two, whether you're going to be okay with hearing what really is the problem. And that is the only way you're going to be able to solve this and move on past this, okay? And then when you get to the final stage, okay, which is action, this is where you'll be able to implement everything that you've learned in the next 3 weeks, okay, over the course of the 2 to 3 weeks that you should be implementing, okay? This is where the action comes in. This is where you can take all the things that you have learned and be able to act them out. And you can find more on my website at www.secretstoselfworth.com, where I actually go into detail about the 3 weeks, okay? And what you can do in this 3 weeks. And the good thing for you is it's free. It's a free video, okay? So all you have to do is put your name and your email address in, and make sure it's a correct email address, because if you don't, then it's not going to send it to you correctly. You're not going to get it. And I really want you to get it, because this is actually a free and really important video that makes all of this make sense. Is when you can go from having a problem to reestablishing your self-worth and being able to be in a relationship without lowering your standards and keeping those standards up. So go to the website, www.secretstoselfworth.com, and get your free video, and you can start implementing this today, okay?